Alright, everybody. Emily had called me early this week and wanted me to do this little newlywed game for Rox and for everybody, and to see how many questions that she could get answered right. So I have a list of all these questions. So first I just wanted to say hi and thank you to everybody for coming out and making this a really nice day for Rox and myself and everybody. And of course to my future beautiful bride. So I wanted to say hi to everybody first, and then I guess I'm just going to hop right into questions. So I think what Emily's going to do is just pause the tape as it goes on so Rox can answer the questions. So I'm simply just going to ask them and then answer them. So the first set of questions are for Rox, and they're questions about Rox. So the first one is, what is Rox's favorite drink? So first of all, when we go to the bar, this is like a nightmare. Anytime we go to the bar, I just want to say, hey, what do you want to get? And it's like a 10-hour, like, figuring out what she actually wants. And so I'm not sure she's going to get this one, but I'm going to say a Long Island iced tea. So she should be laughing about this right now. Okay, so here's the second question. Who is Rox's celebrity crush? So this one should be a total shoo-in, and if you don't get this one, I'm going to be really mad, because all she does is talk about Ryan Gosling and The Notebook and everything else with him, so Ryan Gosling's got to be that guy. Okay, and the next one is, what is her most overused phrase? There are many overused phrases when it comes with Rox, but I'm going to go with one, and it's not even a phrase, but it's a word, and the word is dude. And this is Emily's fault. I know it. I know it. Because when she came back from Boston, she said dude every other word. Oh, that just drives me crazy. Alright, but that's fine. What is her nickname for me? And I better get a nice big old kiss for this one, because I'm going to do it right in the camera and embarrass myself 100%, but I know what it is, and it's Schmoosey. Totally apologize to everyone else who actually has to see this. But that would be the answer for that one. Finally, what is the last thing she does before she goes to bed? It's got to be giving me a kiss. I got to get a kiss before I go to bed. So that solves up all of those questions for Rox. Now, these are questions about Alex. So the first one is, what is Alex's favorite sports team? And I'm not saying this just because we're in the summertime, but and I definitely probably should go with the Mountaineers, but I'm not. I'm actually going to go with the Phillies. Phillies are my favorite team. Second one, what is Alex's favorite food? There are many of them out there, and I'm sure Rox is laughing at this now 100%. And if she doesn't get this one, I'm going to be mad too. But it's definitely pizza. I'm a pizza guy. Who is Alex's celebrity crush? So this one should be pretty obvious too, and if she doesn't get this, I'm going to be really mad. But it is the beautiful Carrie Underwood. Alright, but not as beautiful as Rox. Second, who is Alex's favorite music artist at this time? So, I like to listen to a lot of music, but I'm going to say Jason Aldean right now. And then finally, what is Alex's name for Rox? Alex's name for Rox is Puppy. Where it came from, I don't even remember, but Puppy gets used a lot. So that's Alex's name for Rox. Alright, so that wraps up all the questions for me, so you better have gotten them all right. Lastly, there are the questions about both of us, so you better get them right, and I should have gotten these right too. But the first one is, where did Alex and Roxy first meet? And this one's pretty easy, and if you don't get this one, that's pretty sad. But it was the basement of the chapel next to her sorority house before we went on the trip to Kentucky. So that would be the first time that we ever laid eyes on each other. Second one, where did Alex propose to Rox? This is pretty obvious. If you forgot, that's a big problem. But it was in the Queen's Bath in Kauai, Hawaii. Third, where did they go on their first date? Now this one, I'm not sure she's going to remember this, but it was not Oliveria's, which is our 1-month anniversary. It was Boston Beanery, where she worked one night that she wasn't working. Although I did go there a lot when she was working, just to, I don't know. And let's see, 4th was, where was their first kiss? And it was actually under a teepee tent in the basement of the church we were staying in Kentucky when we were on our first trip. So you better remember that too. And finally, what is their favorite thing to do together? And I would say totally it's traveling or just getting away and doing the fun things that we've been able to do over the last couple of years and hopefully we'll be able to do for a long time. So that's it. So those are the questions about Rox, the questions about Alex, and the questions about all of us together. So you better have got them all right, and I want to hear the results, so let me know. I'm sure Emily will know, and I'm sure I'll hear about it from everybody. But to everyone else out there, thank you for everything today. Thank you to everybody who worked and put this on. And baby, I love you very much and can't wait to get married. Love you.